I've been seeing this headline popping up lately about a Japanese YouTuber who may be the first in the world arrested for posting video game clips. And I just thought this was crazy, man. But at the same time, you got to understand, depending on where you live, laws could be more strict, laws could be different, like completely, you know? So while I live in the US, you know, things may be quite a bit more strict in certain other countries. Laws, there's just differences, you know? So it's kind of a strange thing. But I think there's more to it than like, hey, this guy was just like plainly arrested for playing a video game on YouTube. That's not really it, I guess. But I want to take a look at this with you guys because I think it is pretty crazy, man. It is pretty crazy. Like, to go to jail for posting video game clips. Holy crap, man. That sucks. That does suck. This guy says, I knew it was illegal even as I was doing it. It's just so weird, man. I posted video game clips. I may be going to jail for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, family. Please put some money on my books so I can get some commissary. You know, I need to make a spread with the guys, with the boys. What the hell, man? A man has been arrested in Japan's Miyagi Prefecture on suspicion of violating copyright laws after he posted a video containing gameplay from the popular visual novel Steins Gate. Wow. The Content Overseas Distribution Agency, CODA, announced the arrest and said the man has uploaded the video, which included the ending of the game, without permission from the rights holder, on top of which he had monetized the video and received ad revenue. So it was a visual novel. I think the way they look at this is like, maybe it's not transformative at all. The dude just like posted it and it's viewed as a replacement for the game. So then the rights holder, the publisher, the developer, whatever, may look at it like they're losing sales because people could use his video as a replacement for actually playing the game, maybe? I guess. Let's keep moving here. The same man is alleged to have uploaded other videos containing copyrighted content, such as the anime version of Steins Gate and Spy Family. Coda describes these videos as fast content, part of a popular genre in Japan that condenses down a given work. Anything from games to TV shows to movies, often including captions or narration that summarizes what's going on for the viewer. So, I mean, I guess some people may look at this kind of content as a positive, like, hey, I get to save time. I want to know what's going on with a certain anime or a movie, TV show, or a video game, and I just don't have the time. So this fast content, I could breeze through it, and this person's going to summarize everything for me, and I don't have to consume that work. As like, if a rights holder views that as like, it's infringing, you know, for whatever reason, it's viewed as a replacement of their content. I guess I can understand that. For me, as far as like content that I consume, like if somebody's doing a fast content, I guess what they call it, a summary of a TV show or a movie or something like that. For me personally, that's more of like, I view it as a supplement, not as a replacement. Like sometimes I may be interested, like, hey, I just watched this crazy movie. I want to see somebody's take on it, you know? But maybe that's different genre than what they're talking about. You know what I mean? But okay, Netabar is its own category within videos that show in detail endings or plot twists. Coda says the man has been uploading copyrighted content since 2019, and it acted after the copyright holders complained. In its statement, Coda clarified that it is only acting on specifically malicious usages of gameplay footage. In particular, the act of combining only the movie scenes of a game with the story and editing it so that the content of the game can be understood in a short time up to the ending and posting it, or the act of extracting and posting only the ending scene has been viewed as a problem these days. This action was taken because the gameplay video of the game was targeted this time was an extremely malicious example that matches the previous problem example. Wow. Coda believes this is the first arrest in Japan related to gaming footage. There's no previous example anywhere that I'm aware of, so it may, well be a world first. That does seem crazy. Like, I've seen it plenty of times where copyright holders, Nintendo, other companies, like somebody posts content early and they claim it, or something that was leaked, and they want to protect that, and they claim it. I've seen embargoes with certain games where they'll have certain caveats like, hey, obviously there'll be like an embargo date and time, but they'll be like, hey, don't show specific gameplay elements or story, or don't show the ending. Don't show the ending at all. Like people need to play the game themselves, and you have to agree to that to be allowed to have access to a game early to create content on. Companies are very protective, certain companies anyway. Certain companies just like, hey, we look at it all as advertising, but not everybody sees it that way. And like I said, Japan's a different country than, if you don't live there, then, you know, it's kind of hard to relate to certain things that go on there. But okay, let's see. There are, of course, innumerable gameplay videos on YouTube, but the nature of Steins Gate as a visual novel is the key thing here. Playing the game is more a question of reading through the game, and one can see why a fast content could be seen as a one-to-one replacement. I guess I could see that, but it's kind of weird. You want to protect your property. You don't want a replacement being put out there, and to be arrested, like, holy crap. Like, I could see, like, a video getting taken down, maybe a fine or something. I don't know. You've seen like these crazy examples with Nintendo going after people. This doesn't necessarily have to do with Nintendo. It just has to do with this specific game and this guy's little bit of a history of doing, this fast content. The Miyagi television broadcasting station reported further on the case, naming the man as 52-year-old Shinobu Yoshida from Nagoya. It says he was tracked by a cyber patrol. Holy crap, they had people on his ass, which sounds more exciting than it probably is. Oh, maybe. Okay, I was getting a little excited. I thought there were like these ninjas like creeping up, looking through his windows and shit. But no, I guess not. The suspect admitted to the charges, quoting him as saying, "I knew it was illegal, even as I was doing it." Holy crap. I mean, I'm sure there's things quite a bit more damaging out there than posting gameplay content. And it's a shame, I don't know where this case is going to go with this guy, but to be arrested and jailed because you posted video content of a video game, they're saying it's a visual novel. So it's like it's in gameplay format, but it's a novel that you read through. And this guy, I don't know, did he narrate it? Did he just play? I don't know exactly what he did for them to view it as like, hey, a one-to-one replacement. Technically, streaming or uploading any significant amount of gameplay footage is potentially an act of copyright infringement. Companies have used copyright rules in the US and elsewhere to get unwanted clips taken down. Oh yeah, there you go. Such as when early footage leaks. With a few exceptions, though, game publishers leave the ecosystem of streamers and video creators to do their thing, even when they post full playthroughs. But as this case suggests, if copyright holders want to come after a particular uploader, the law will probably be on their side. So that's the article here on PC Gamer. I just thought it was kind of an interesting thing, wanted to talk about it with you guys. Like I said, this is in Japan. Things may be stricter with certain rules and laws than other places. And for this to possibly be a first of somebody being arrested for posting gameplay footage, freaking nuts, man. like a little slap on the wrist. They said like he had a history of doing it, but it didn't sound like it was a long history. Just kind of weird. What do you guys think? I thought this was a weird one, so wanted to talk about it. Appreciate you guys. Bye.